Jamie from Stillmeyer Games. I'm here for game 38, round 3, the final round of game 38. We have Pendulum, Tapestry, and a promo realm, Smitten. I feel like I haven't played Tapestry in a while, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Smitten is one of the new promo realms. If you don't have it, just feel free to substitute in another realm, maybe between two cities, I think. Try to find suitable replacements for that, or you can get Smitten from our web store. We have the promo there available right now. Let's jump in to this round. I scored 15.3 the first round, 18.5 the next round, and now I have a 5 and a 5. So, what do we do with a 5 and a 5? I do like pairs, so if I could potentially get 2 hearts, then... No, there's no way I'm getting 2 hearts on the first turn from these. I would love to get Smitten going early, because Smitten can generate a lot of resources very quickly, really, if we can get that moving forward. So let's get some coins and hearts for that 5. So let's put a 5 right there. And then what happens in Smitten is when you put a number in one grid, you then add the sum of the other 2 numbers, and you can put it in the other grid as long as that sum or that number doesn't already exist in the other grid. So let's put this other one, we'll put it right there. So put a 10 over there. It's not often that you write down a 10 in rolling realms. Usually it's 1s through 6s. So I didn't generate anything there. I could now put a 5 in Tapestry or Pendulum. And Pendulum, you got to do something there pretty much every turn if you can. And I don't think there's any way with a 5 that I can generate a coin out of Tapestry, unfortunately. That would be amazing if I could, but I can't. So I think I'm just going to cross off this 5 in Pendulum. All right, turn 2. Turn 2, we have a 3 and a 4. 3 and a 4. Again, right now I can actually start getting stuff out of Smitten, so I think I will do that. 3 and a 4. Let's put the 3 up here and gain a coin. And the 4... Oh, I'm sorry, not the 4, the sum, the 7. Let's put the 7 up here. Yeah, I think that'll work. That gives me another coin. Now I have the 4 to still work with. I haven't done anything with the 4 yet. We'll put the 4 in Tapestry, I think. Yeah, let's put the 4 in Tapestry, and we'll use a 1 over in Pendulum. We'll put the 4 right here. Right in there. Will ruin all my plans for putting 6s in Tapestry. But I get another coin. I'll spend a coin and put that over in Pendulum. Let's go for the stars first, I think, in Pendulum. Yeah. Okay, turn 3. Let me know what you're playing this weekend if you're playing anything. I'm hoping to get Clank Catacombs to the table in the near future. It just arrived yesterday, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, hoping to get that to the table. 5 and a 2. I also played Wayfarers of the South Tigris yesterday, and definitely look forward to playing again. The first play of that game is a brain burner, but I had a lot of fun, and I look forward to playing that again. Did a video about that today. 5 and a 2. This is nice. They add up to 7. I could use 2 coins to copy one of these numbers, probably the 5 in this case if I want to do that. What do I want to do with these? Probably put the 2 in Pendulum. Let's start over in Smitten, because I know the 7 can only go in this right side now, because I've already put a 7 in the left side grid. So let's put a 2. Let's work our way up here a little bit. 2, get a heart. Hey, Chad. How are you doing right now? Still moving? And then we have the 5 that we put in the other grid. I guess I could have put the 5 there. That might have been smarter. I think that'll be okay. We'll put the 7 over on this side. Let's put the 7 right there and get another heart. And now we need to place the 5 somewhere. Let's put the 5 up here in Tapestry. We'll put it right here and get a pumpkin. Okay, and then let's create a 1 value die and put it right there in Pendulum. Okay. Turn 4, and we rolled a 4 and a 2. Chad says he's always moving these days. I think the next weekend is the big furniture move. Chad got a house and is going through a move right now. I hope that goes well, Chad. I know it's tedious to go through that move. I do not like moving at all. A 4 and a 2 here. Actually, the 4 is great for Pendulum. I might go for that 4 in Pendulum. Dustin says, just out of curiosity, do you have a favorite realm or top 3 so far with what's published? That's really hard. Obviously, I'm very attached, very biased to a lot of these realms because I either designed them. I think I designed pretty much all the ones that I have so far. There are others that I'll serve as a developer on later. I do enjoy polyomino puzzles in general, so I really like Tapestry and A Feast for Odin. I think in general, Dustin, this is a little bit of a cop-out here, but I like having a very difficult realm paired with at least one other like fairly easy realm. That always feels good to me, so I can kind of figure out the timing of what I want to do with that more difficult realm. So it's more the combinations, I would say, than the exact realms that I really enjoy. Because I like a lot of these puzzles. I like all of them. Okay, 4, so I can put the 4 over here in Pendulum. I think I will do that. Let's put the 4 right there, and that gives me 2 stars. Maybe I'll just go after stars in Pendulum this game. The 2, I already have a 2 in this grid, so let's put the 2 over in this other Smitten grid. We'll put the 2 up here. I'm putting them orthogonally. You don't have to do that, but it generally benefits you, I think, to do that in Smitten. And I will gain a coin. And then I can put the 6 in the other grid. What do I want to gain from that 6? Maybe a pumpkin. We don't have many pumpkins yet. So there's a 6 up there. And then in Tapestry, what do I need in Tapestry? So I can create some maybe a 1 or a 2 to fill in some spaces that will be hard to fill in later. That might be the way to go. So maybe I could put a 4 over here in Tapestry, and that will require me to fill in some other spaces. So yeah, I'll just create a 1 and put it right here for later. Is that the right place to put it? Sure, why not? We've done it. All right. Turn 5. I need to make a little note here. Just remembered something, a question that I sent to Panda. I didn't hear back about markers. Okay. Dustin says he likes that balance with the 3 realms in a given round 2. He says Tapestry is easily one of our favorites. We also seem to favor Wingspan. I'm ashamed to say we haven't played any from the promo packs yet, as we got them right around moving time, and Dustin's moving too, but soon. Yeah, we have what, 6 total promos at this point? I think that's right, and I think we're going to put out 3 more in December. So Dustin, you might want to try to play those first 3 if you can, or those first 6, because we're going to have new ones soon. Chad says, I wonder if there is a future realm that could be interact with adjacent realms, so that might be fun. We have dabbled in that a little bit with Between Two Cities, a little bit, and I think we do have another promo realm. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know for sure that we have a promo realm that that plays off other realms a little bit, maybe along the lines of what you're thinking. I think it's a pretty creative method. Oh, we have a pair of 3s here. I didn't even say it. We have a pair of 3s on turn 5, and we have these hearts ready to use if we want to. You know, Pendulum, I'm going to keep focusing. I'll just use a 3 right there. I'll keep focusing there. I'll put a 3 over in Smitten. Let's put the 3. Let's put the 3 right here. If I could just keep going. There's a 3. And then I'll put the 6 over on the other side. Maybe get another pumpkin, although I'm about to use hearts, so maybe I'll do this. I'll put that right here to get another heart. And then I'll spend 2 hearts to copy one of these pairs, a 3. And where do I want to put it in Tapestry? I'm still hoping, I haven't rolled any 6s yet. I'd like to leave room for 6 somewhere in here. And if I do that, I'll need to make sure that I know, need to work around it. So yeah, let's put it right there maybe. And I'll put the 3 right there. Tapestry is a tough puzzle. It's a tight one. Dustin says, excited to play the Libertalia realm because we actually just did our first 2 or 3 plays of that game recently. He says, we like it at 2 players, but we feel like it'll shine with 3 or more. Yeah, it is a game that works well at higher player counts, although I tried to make it more fun with the Midshipman edition in Winds of Galecrest. That is the tough realm. That's a tough one. So that's one that you'll kind of hope to have some easier realms along with it. Have I finished everything? Yeah, everything for this turn. Let's move on to turn 6. Thank you, Chad and Dustin, for accompanying me today. Even if you're not playing along, it's fun to have company when I play this. 4 and a 1. 4 and a 1. So I was hoping for a 4 over here in Tapestry. So I think I'll use that. Let's put that 4 right here and get a heart. And then the 1. I want to keep going on Smitten. I'm enjoying Smitten. I know that I can only put a 5 in the left side now, so I'll put the 1 over on the right. Let's get a pumpkin. Should we go pumpkin? Go coin. Go coin down there. And we'll put the 5 on the other side. Let's put the 5 right here and get a pumpkin. I haven't done anything in Tapestry yet. Let's fill in another onesie right over there, and that gives me another coin. All right, turn 7. A pair of ones. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do anything on Pendulum on that last turn, didn't I? Did I? I did a 4. I did 2 things in Tapestry. I shouldn't have been able to do that. Okay, so let me undo that 1. Sorry about that. 1. I don't have this coin yet. That 1 should have gone in Pendulum right here. So I'll undo that. I now rolled 2 ones. So I'll put one of them in Tapestry right there to get that coin back. There we go. And that presents a problem for Smitten because 1 plus 1 is 2. I have 2s on both sides now. So I can still write down a 1. That's still a legal play on this side at least, but I can't write down a 2 on the other side. So I'll go ahead and do it. It will just make completing Smitten a little bit harder. Let's put that 1 right in the middle. And that gives me a star, gives me that star right there. Okay. That's a 1. I put down a 1 in Tapestry. I haven't done anything in Pendulum yet. I probably should. Let's create a 2. And just use it right there. I might go, I never do this with Pendulum, but I'm kind of going just stars and Pendulum this round. I think because the other 2 realms are fairly plentiful in terms of resources. That was a pair of 1s. I need to write that down. We are now on turn 8 already. A 5 and a 2. 5 and a 2. Still have not rolled a 6 this round. A 5 and a 2. So I'll hold off on Pendulum. Just hope to roll a 6. I can't use a 5 over in Smitten. Can't use a 2 over there either. So I could potentially, I could create a number, or manipulate one of these numbers into something. All right, this is a bit of a dilemma. Yeah, I would need to manipulate that 5 into a 6. And that leaves the 2 to use on this side, which is not ideal. Use it in Tapestry. But I don't think I have much of a choice here if I want to get some more stars out of Smitten. So let's put the 5 or the 6. We'll turn this into a 6 and put it. Oh no, I can't put a 6 there either. Yeah. All right. I'm just in trouble in Smitten then. I don't think I can do anything in Smitten. I have 1s, 2s, 3s. I don't have 4. Oh, I can turn the 5 into a 4. There we go. I haven't put 4s over here, so I can do that. Turn that 5 into a 4 and put it right, I don't know, right here? Right there? 4? That gives me another star and a pumpkin. That could be helpful. That's the 5. The 2, we'll put the 2 in. Could make Pendulum a little bit better. Could make Tapestry a little bit better. 2 isn't really what I want at all over here. Yeah, I might just make Pendulum a little bit better. I know, riveting TV right now. Chad says, at what point did you start putting X's on the cards? I'm still on the perfectly filling in each shape phase. Pretty quickly, game 38. And trying to act faster than I'm acting right now. I just try to keep on moving along. A while ago. I would say quite some time ago. 2. What do I do with the 2? I'll put the 2 in Tapestry such that No, it just doesn't make sense in Tapestry. I can't bring myself to do it. I'll put it over here in Pendulum. There we go. Okay, last turn. A 3 and a 4. I did want another 4 in Smitten. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, that gives me another star. I can do that. We'll put the 4 over here in Smitten. That gives me another star at least. Smitten starts out so wide open, which it feels good, honestly, but then it gets tighter and tighter as the game goes on, and even a little bit luck dependent as the game goes on, because while you can manipulate the number that you write down, you can't manipulate the sum. So a little tough there. 3. I do like a 3 in Tapestry right here. There's no way I'm going to get to a 6 in Pendulum, though. So here's a 3 for a pumpkin. And unfortunately, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get up to a 6. I would have to be able to manipulate one of these numbers. I would need 4 pumpkins, and I don't have that. So I don't think there's really any way that I could make that happen either. I guess I could put the 4 up here instead, but then I would lose out on that star. That might be better, though. Yeah, actually, that would be better. Instead of putting the 4 here, let's put the 4 up here. That gives me a pumpkin instead of this star. It doesn't matter? No, it doesn't matter, though, because I still can't. I need a way to copy the 4 and then add the pumpkins to it. So I would need to get something else. I don't have it. Yeah, can't be done. So I'll go back to plan A and just put the 4 down here and get the star. Ooh, yeah, kind of a weaker finish there, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, really weak. 2 columns and rows completed in Tapestry. So that is a 9.6. Hopefully those of you playing along in the future do better than that. Kind of a tough finish here, but I did have fun. I love playing with Smitten. I like Tapestry and Pendulum, the payoff. It's kind of fun to go after Pendulum and not worry about resources a little bit. I like trying that. Again, Dustin, Chad, thanks for joining along here live. Chad, good luck with your move this weekend. Dustin, let me know if you get some of those promos to the table. And yeah, if you play along on YouTube later, let me know your score in the comments below. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye. Dustin, hopefully you find a chance in the future. I'll keep posting in advance when I do these so you can know in advance when I'm hoping to do it. I'll be back in about 2 weeks to do it again. Take care. Bye.